Hi, this is Josh, and this is a video review of B-17 Flying Fortress for the Nintendo DS. The way this video review is going to work is, first, I'll show you the game mechanics, how the game plays, and what all the buttons do, and then I'm going to give you a whole bunch of opinion for you to listen to. That is, if you're still around to listen to my opinion. In this game, you take on the role of an entire B-17 airplane in World War II. You take on every single role of the airplane, from the pilot to the gunner to the bombardier. You're going to do basically everything that you could even think of in this game, except have fun. But first, the main menu. You only have three options: new game, load game, audio options. Not a whole lot to pick from. And then when you start a game, you only have two options right now of difficulty level. As you can see, I have one game I played at mission 7, and I'll just start a new game by clicking on one of the three save spots. Before each mission, you get a small briefing telling you what you're going to try to destroy in this game. And just click on Begin Mission to move along in the game and actually find out what you're supposed to be doing. During the briefing, you're shown a picture of the object you must destroy. Unless you destroy this object, you fail the mission and have to do it again, and also lose a life. As you can see, I have 3 lives on the bottom, represented by 3 little airplanes. They look so cute. Once you figure out your primary and secondary targets, you move on to the actual gameplay. During actual gameplay, your bottom screen looks like this. It shows you your airplane with all the different crew positions. You can either use the L and R keys to move about to the different spots, or tap on them. The bottom left shows your airplane health, and the bottom right is a map you can click on to see how far you are in the mission. Your top screen looks like this. By using the L and R buttons, you can change your position to the different guns on the aircraft. And then once you move around a bit, you can fire your guns at things, like these enemy aircraft coming at you. And the goal is to knock them all down, or knock enough of them down so that you don't die. And here I am just shooting at them. A couple minutes into the mission, or in this case 30 seconds in, you have to do this thing where it's dodge the anti-aircraft guns, which just consists of you moving back and forth and avoiding the gigantic black puffs that come at you. It's a fairly quick sequence, and there it is. You could have blinked and missed it. And the goal is just, again, keep firing at the aircraft. They usually fly in a straight line anyway, so it's not that hard to shoot them down. Also, firing at your own aircraft, or different parts of your own aircraft, does not damage you, which is a pretty good thing when you have a machine gun with a lot of shots. Eventually get to this screen on the bottom, which shows your bombardier run. You can move your plane up and down to get a better field of view for your bombing. And here we are, bombing the heck out of things. You know, you have unlimited bombs, so you just keep firing and blowing things up. Just make sure you blow up your one target. You get extra points for blowing up anti-aircraft guns in the bottom, and blowing up extra things that you come across, such as war factories, train depots, bridges. Basically lots of things you see. So, just fire lots and lots of bombs away, destroying things. They're not too difficult to hit most anything. And there's the train depot I'm supposed to blow up. And I hit it, and I destroy it. Usually only takes 1 or 2 bombs to destroy things, at least on novice mode. Once you're through with your bombing run, you move back to the gun shooting part of the game, which does actually make up the majority of each level. And again, just fire at the different aircraft coming at your ship. And there's quite a few of them. Just keep on firing. You'll eventually hit them. Again, using the L and R keys to move around in the aircraft, much easier than trying to tap. The game is best played without the stylus at all, just holding the DS in your hand, playing the game. That's basically all you gotta do. If you'd like to know how much further you have to go in the game, you can click on the map and it shows you where you are on your route. Just clicking the little map guy shows you how much further you have to play. And I've taken some damage there in the bottom. And again, I just click around to choose where I want to go. There's a lot of guns on the airplane. Eventually you're finished with the mission, and it shows you a fun little landing sequence. Lastly, I have my stats for the mission, how many things are destroyed, how many fighters, just the rundown, and that is an entire level of this game. As you can see, my opinion of this game is quite low. I played through 7 missions on this game, and every single mission was the exact same thing. Exact same layout, exact same enemies, exact same gameplay. You more or less do the exact same things in the exact same order every mission, just with different things to destroy, an increasingly difficult amount of aircraft to destroy. Although, that's not too tough, as the aircraft do fly in a straight line. If you just kind of fire in front of them, a little bit up above, they fly directly into it. So most of the time, you just gotta fire and wait for them to fly into your stream of bullets, and you destroy them. While I will give them props for the graphics being pretty good, and the game mechanics, the actual, shooting things, it's pretty fun to do. Doing it every single mission, the exact same thing, just, yeah, it loses me. And the sound effects, they get repetitive and kind of annoying after a while. In fact, I've really toned them down. They're quite loud at full volume, and it gets rather distracting, and actually my ears started to bleed for a while. I'm pretty sure it was because of this game. I really just couldn't take it any longer. I really been thinking about it, trying to think of one fun thing to say about this game, like, why would you want to buy this game? Why would you want to play this game? And I can't really find any good reason why most anybody would want to play this game. You're not controlling the aircraft itself, flying. You're more or less just shooting things from a stationary position. And even the bombing sequences just aren't all that great. You're just dropping bombs in a straight line. Yeah, it really isn't a fun game at all. I really don't know why they made this game. At all. I would highly suggest everyone stay clear of this game as much as possible. If somebody buys it for you as a birthday gift, just smile and say, why, thank you, thank you very much. Smile a little bit more, and then as soon as they're gone, return it. But buy a real game instead. Something that's actually playable and fun. I mean, look at this. I'm dodging anti-aircraft just by moving left and right. That's all you gotta do is just literally move randomly left and right at this part. That's all you gotta do to beat it. Left and right. It's honestly a very tough game to love. I'm pretty sure even the people that made this game have a hard time keeping a straight face when saying you should buy it. Yeah. This game is definitely going into the recycle bin as soon as, well, you would get it. That is if you actually bought the game. I mean, even downloading it would just be too much effort. It would not be worth the bandwidth you paid to download this game. Anyway, that's enough of me saying how much I hate this game. If you actually enjoy this game, well, hey, here's to you, that one guy who likes the game. Flame me if you want, but this game is pretty bad. I think it's actually by far... No, Touch the Dead was still worse. It's probably my second worst game I've ever played on the DS. So, there you have it. This game sucks. Don't buy it. Have a nice evening, and thanks for watching.